Cornell coming off a pretty big win. Just what do you know about them in a nutshell, Nick?
Great tradition, very well coached team. Coach Toluca does an outstanding job. When you put on the film and you watch this Cornell team, you're immediately impressed with how they get the ball off the ground. It's a great ground ball team. As cliche as that sounds, I mean that's a really important aspect of the game. Face-offs are excellent, and then the obvious, the best player in the game right now, Rob Pennell. Big name, guy's got a lot of attention for a good reason. He's outstanding. He does a lot of things to put pressure on your defense. And on the other end of the field, they got a great defensive scheme. They're playing great, stingy team defense. So that's obviously why they're playing, going into this weekend.
Feel you're in a good place defensively coming out of Sunday. I mean, six goals to Napoli gets shut out.
Right, right. Yeah, I mean, certainly a 6-goal effort is a positive based on the fact that we had given up 10 goals. On the following weekend twice. We never want to give up 10. Our marker is that 7, 8, 9 range. Now again, Cornell, a hair below Albany in the highest goals per game average right now. They're an elite offense. So I think you have to change that mindset to a degree. But I think to go to your point last weekend, I mean that was as much to do about face-offs as it was anything. We won 80% of the draws. We had the ball. We had possession. Sometimes the best defense is your having the ball on the other end of the field. So I think again this week we're going to have to be savvy with our decisions on the offensive end. You can't walk away to the offensive end with empty possessions and feeling like you don't get good quality shots. Quick possessions will lead to defense, and that's where that ground ball margin comes into play. Every ground ball is the differential of a possession or two, and that's going to be really crucial to keeping our defense fresh. Well, I think they certainly have like I said, they've been there before. They have the tradition. They've been the top of the poll since the very beginning of the year. You look back where the year started, they were up there 1-2 in the country, and they were there most of the year. So I think that for a lot of reasons, they're the clear favorite. But we're obviously very confident in who we are right now, and looking forward to this opportunity.